Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. We're going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad. Peep Squad, hit that notification bell, baby. Know each and every time I drop a video and tell me what's on your mind. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the situation with Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams got on her show today, basically, and she read NeNe Leakes the Riot Act. And basically, I was like, whoa, that is cold-blooded. That is cold to the bone. I was like, if anybody gonna read NeNe, I guess it's gonna be, Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams, like, you trying to ambush me and get me on your show. I ain't slumming it. I've been in this business for too long to be an extra for Real Housewives of Atlanta. I do my thing over here. I was like, Lord have mercy. And, Wendy Williams was going in, and she also said that she tried to get me on that show to FaceTime. I'm not an extra. And I was like, ooh, she tried to get you to FaceTime and get you on the show to film or whatever the case may be with Real Housewives of Atlanta. And then at the same time, she was going to be doing a live, on Instagram, Miss NeNe Leakes with Kim. So I guess NeNe Leakes tried to get two people for one. She tried to get Wendy Williams. She tried to get Kim. On Friday, NeNe Leakes had it all in her head that it was going to be popping. And she really thought that her friend Wendy Williams was going to have her back and want to FaceTime. So it seems like, Wendy Williams came out here and embarrassed, NeNe Leakes, the way that she talking about I ain't slumming. And you got to do what you got to do to stay relevant. She was like, NeNe Leakes' song that she released with Lady Luck is cute and everything. The housewives got to do something to stay relevant. I was like, ooh, that is a dagger. That is a shot. So it seems like Wendy Williams is feeling a certain type of way, especially when the situation went down when NeNe Leakes done called, Wendy Williams and basically was just, venting to her. And then Wendy Williams went on live air and basically told the world that NeNe Leakes was quitting Real Housewives of Atlanta. And she had a painful secret. And if we knew about the secret, our hearts would melt for NeNe Leakes. We never got the secret. So I guess, I don't know what's going on with Wendy Williams. I guess she felt a certain type of way and she done ran over NeNe Leakes. So I'm telling you, baby, this was way too much. I was like, you don't need, why have enemies or friends when you got, Wendy Williams coming at you like that? I was like, damn, NeNe, what is popping? Maybe Wendy Williams is still upset about that Breakfast Club interview where Charlamagne brought up the situation where Wendy Williams' company and her husband allegedly blocked NeNe Leakes' talk show. So you guys tell me what you think about that. And let's listen to Wendy Williams talk about NeNe Leakes.
1 o'clock. Wendy! It's me. Wendy! I said, hi, NeNe. Why are you screaming? And why are we on speakerphone? Your house is big enough. We don't have to be on. What are you doing? So she said, Wendy, I miss seeing you. So she's like, what you doing? I was like, I'm watching the 10 o'clock news. And then Seinfeld. And then I'm going to go to sleep and probably wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and watch more TV. She said, girl. I said, yes, NeNe. Why are you talking so loud? She said, I'm here with all my people. Everybody, tell Wendy hi. I hear a bunch of Norman. I hear a bunch of people in the background. How you doing and hiing and stuff like that. NeNe goes, let's get on FaceTime. Norman, now you know, I don't have face or time for FaceTime. Period. If I don't do it with my own parents or the show, why would I be doing it for somebody over there?
Why would I be doing it for somebody over there? Like, she ain't her friend. They ain't rolling together. They ain't chilling. So basically, it's just a type of a business relationship. It ain't real true friendship because, damn, the way that she said, why would I be doing it for them over there? Unless, Wendy Williams is talking about Bravo and that network because Wendy Williams is on a whole nother network. And maybe Wendy Williams trying to protect her bag because she's on a whole different network and then she's FaceTiming for Bravo. And I didn't even know Bravo was filming because I thought that NeNe Leakes and Kim were going live and all this other stuff. So I have no idea what's going on. You guys tell me what you think.
Which I like NeNe, but she's still an over there person to me. And I felt, honestly, here's where the ambush comes in. She said, Wendy, she said, look, she was in hair, makeup, and wardrobe with all her people, right? She said, we filming, and I want you to be on the speaker. I said, NeNe, I did that for you one time. You asked me to. Remember my appearance, Norman? One time. And I made it very clear. I am not a housewife. Sorry, my career is a bit different than being a housewife. I don't need that kind of attention. And quite frankly, and then I hung up on her. I hung up. I'm not here for this, and I hung up. She never called back and apologized. No.
Do you guys think that NeNe Leakes should have called, Wendy Williams and apologized to her for, ambushing her? I was like, what's going on? She said, I'm not there for them people over there. And basically talking about her career is a real career, not housewives filming them, in their treacherous moments or their beloved moments.
Because here's protocol, right? When you call somebody and you want them to participate in something, you call them off speaker in the other room first. Wendy, I want to record with you. Do you think you could? And I would have still said, no, NeNe, I am not a housewife. Like, I know I make this look easy, and I know I have my ratchet ways, but the fact is that I worked 35 years of my life to sit here for 11 seasons at this. All right.
The shade is real, baby.
Look. It's a full motion picture behind the scenes, okay? I'm not slumming by being, some add-on out of a suitcase for some housewives. And yeah, for me, that is slumming. Norman? I mean, for where I am, Norman, you see the day-to-day operation of our show.
Right. It's a whole thing.
So anyway, I hung up on her, and she never called me ahead of time to ask me, and I would have said no. She never called after or even texted to apologize, and I still haven't heard from her. And now here we are on Monday. That was Friday. So you know what? I would love to know what Wendy watchers think about this, because as far as I'm concerned, I don't want to do anything. She's seeing it right now. You better not use any of that footage, Bravo. So Chuck D, right? Well,
Did you hear that? She said Bravo better not use any of that footage. She is feeling a certain type of way, and she feels like NeNe Leakes is taking advantage of their friendship, and she feels like, don't you just be calling me and trying to get me put on that show. I got a whole contract. I got a whole nother network, a blase and a third, and you gonna try to ambush me? I'm not a housewife. I ain't slumming with y'all. I don't need the attention. I don't need Bravo. I don't need them over there. I got my own shit, and I've been doing this for 35 years. I don't need you. I was like, damn, if that's your friend, why are you talking about her like that? This is embarrassing for NeNe Leakes. Even though you gave her props for her song, but shit, NeNe Leakes, you better go back in the studio and add Wendy Williams to the diss track, because she definitely dissed the shit out of you. And I was like, damn, I thought you guys were friends. You were cool and everything else like that. I guess NeNe Leakes she thought Wendy Williams was her friend, but she ain't. And Wendy Williams ain't trying to be taken advantage of or being used for any other network. And it seems like Wendy Williams feels like NeNe and Bravo over there trying to use her and try to add her to the cast to get, more popularity and more viewers and more viewership. And Wendy Williams ain't here for it because she ain't getting cut a check. And NeNe may be her friend, but this is business at the end of the day. I'm on a whole different network. I was like, damn. I was like, what is going on with that situation? Like, this is crazy. And I was like, Wendy, come on. You already know when you was interviewing, Jerry O, and you just stopped the interview with Jerry O, and you mentioned NeNe Leakes and quitting the show. You didn't even go back and check with NeNe Leakes if it was okay to release that information and say all the extras that you done said. The only thing NeNe Leakes did was basically call you, on speakerphone, which she should have got your permission, and she should have called you privately. But damn, you was out there, and you could have, she could have lost her job. What if Bravo would have said, you know what, NeNe, you ain't worth the headache. You gonna quit? You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, so it is what it is. And I think, Wendy feels a little salty too as well, because, NeNe Leakes was over there on a Breakfast Club, and Charlamagne threw his daggers at Wendy and Kevin Hunter too as well. And NeNe was like, I feel like, Kevin Hunter blocked me, but the world feels like that Wendy Williams And Kevin Hunter blocked NeNe for having her talk show because there can only be one talker queen that is black. That's what people are saying. So you guys tell me what you think about the situation. But I was like, damn, that is low down dirty. But it is what it is. When they say you don't got no friends in Hollywood, I guess it is what it is when it comes to this type of situation. But I thought they were supposed to be sisters and everything else like that. But I knew Wendy Williams was gonna come at, NeNe Leakes, especially, it was a while back. NeNe Leakes was posting, like business brunch and things like that. Women's groups and business models for women and all this other stuff. And she had Wendy Williams' face in the picture, and I was like, Wendy Williams don't like people to use her name, especially if they're celebrities, making a buck off of her or thinking that they even closer than they are not that close. And, they have a say in Wendy Williams' business. The only person that can run her life was Kevin Hunter. Now she's back in the driver's seat and she's running her life. So she wanted to put NeNe in check. She wanted to put Andy in check. She wanted to put the producers in check too as well over there at Bravo. So you guys tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Please hit that like button, baby.